Hi, this is Nicole Donelson. I'm the Vice President of Philanthropic Strategies and Partnerships at the Central Florida Foundation. And today we're going to be breaking down the nonprofit sustainability model. As you can see, this is a three-part triangle. The first part is your annual campaign. Think of this as the money that you need today. This is what you would need in order to sustain and operate your organization every single year. The second part is going to be your reserve. This is what you want to have on hand of your in case of emergency dollars, or it may be if you have a particular project that you need to set aside for. In prior years, the benchmark used to be having at least 3 months of operating available in reserve. But typically now, post-pandemic, the suggestion is to have at least 6 to 12 months in operating available in your reserve. These are the first two core components that you want to have in place: a strong and sustainable annual campaign and a strong reserve that you can fall back on if needed. Then the third piece comes into play, and this would be your endowment. Think of this as your future dollars, long-term, and the continuing sustainability for your organization. An endowment might come into place in two different ways. First, once you have a strong annual campaign and a strong reserve in place, you might develop a policy that would allocate a portion of the reserve to the endowment. This would be maybe excess. Once you have 12 months, perhaps you're setting aside a certain amount, or you may determine that specific gifts that come into you would go directly to your endowment. Secondly, you may have a donor that wishes to get an endowment started for you. Perhaps your nonprofit has been in place for several years, or they see the value and benefit of establishing an endowment to show that you're a sustainable organization. You never want to have the gifts that come to your endowment compete with your annual campaign, because again, those are your today dollars and what you need to operate year to year. These three together create the nonprofit sustainability model.